In a world where time itself has been turned into an execution date, Clair Obscur Expedition 33 throws you into one of the most hauntingly beautiful RPG settings in years. The story takes place in a fantasy realm inspired by Belle Époque, France, where an otherworldly being known as the Paintress wakes once a year, approaches a towering monolith, and paints a single cursed number onto its surface. That number isn't art, it's a death sentence. Everyone whose age is equal to or higher than that number simply turns to smoke and vanishes, an event known as the Gommage. Year after year, the number ticks downward, wiping out more of humanity, until the final countdown reaches 33. That's where the game begins. You step into the role of Gustave, alongside Maëlle, Lune, and the other members of Expedition 33, a desperate team whose final mission is brutally simple. Travel across a painted, fractured world and destroy the Paintress before she wakes again and erases what's left of mankind.
You're making loud noise, mama.
As you explore the city of Lumière and the lands beyond, isolated since a cataclysm called the Fracture, you're not just chasing a boss, you're following the ghosts of earlier expeditions who tried and failed, picking through their ruins, their notes, and their regrets to understand why this cycle of death was ever allowed to start. The tone hits that perfect mix of melancholy and hope. Crumbling battlefields, surreal islands of statues and masks, dreamlike vistas drenched in light and ink, all wrapped around a core theme of people trying to find meaning when they know their days are literally numbered. Gameplay-wise, Expedition 33 is a love letter to classic JRPGs with a serious twist. On the surface, it's a turn-based RPG. You control a party in third person, choose attacks, skills, and items from stylish menus, and build your characters through gear, stats, and synergies. But the combat is what the devs call reactive turn-based. During your turn, you can think, plan, and calculate. And during the enemy's turn, the game suddenly demands real reflexes. Every incoming attack can be dodged, jumped over, or parried in real time, with perfectly timed parries giving you ability points and opening enemies up to brutal counterattacks. Even your own skills come with rhythm-based or quick-time prompts that let you squeeze extra damage or utility out of every move, turning each battle into a mini dance of timing instead of just menu selection. Melee attacks build ability points, which you then spend on ranged attacks and powerful skills that you can freely aim like a third-person shooter, letting you target weak spots or specific parts of an enemy. As fights escalate, you unlock advanced mechanics like gradient attacks and gradient counters, along with the stamina-style break system that lets you stagger foes and unleash devastating combos once you've read their patterns. It feels like someone grabbed the strategic brain of classic turn-based RPGs and fused it with the immediacy of action games. Every turn matters, and every mistake is on you. What really sells it, though, is the art direction and mood. The game is built in Unreal Engine 5 with a painterly, high-fidelity style. Swirling ink, streaks of paint, dramatic camera swings in battle, and UI flair that clearly takes notes from games like Persona while still feeling totally its own. The enemies look like nightmares carved out of sculpture and paint. Towering bishops, animated statues, twisted beasts that seem half myth, half brushstroke. Even the soundtrack leans into the title Clair Obscur, light and darkness, mixing orchestral swells with moments of intimacy that hit hardest during quiet camp scenes where Expedition 33 opens up about their fears and hopes. Underneath the spectacle, this is a story about trauma, countdowns, and whether people can hold on to courage when the calendar itself is trying to kill them. Every step toward the Paintress is a step closer to the end of the world. And the question isn't just, can you win? It's, what are you willing to sacrifice to break a cycle everyone else has accepted as fate? Clair Obscur, Expedition 33 takes that premise, wraps it in inventive combat and gorgeous art, and turns it into a journey that feels both heartbreaking and strangely hopeful. An RPG where every battle, every conversation, and every year that ticks away makes your mission feel more urgent than the last.